Vintage Story Resonance Archive. You've mastered cooking by making that yummy bowl of flax porridge. Hunting is easy mode now, and wolves no longer make you jump. Your house is the perfect blend of rammed earth and wood shingles. So what's left to challenge you? How about a dungeon crawl? Let's clear the first dungeon, the Resonance Archive, in Vintage Story. Hi, it's Drax. This is the part at the beginning of the video that everyone skips. For those of you that didn't jump forward, enjoy watching and listening. Might you consider supporting me further by visiting my Ko-fi or clicking on the join button on this video? Alright, that's it. Back to the video. In this video, I'll show you how to find the archive, what you need to take with you, how to clear and activate each of the sections, and of course, battle the final boss. Don't worry, we'll collect some fun loot and the glider schematic. Let's get to it. In true Vintage Story fashion, you cannot just head to the Resonance Archive when you're ready for battle. First, you'll need to find a treasure hunter trader. Hopefully in your travels around the map, you've marked one and you can make your way back to have a quick chat. Before you head out though, make sure you have a full durability tin bronze pickaxe in your bag. You're gonna need this, don't forget it. Once you've reached the trader, you'll need to talk to them and ask, "Know of any interesting places around here?" And they'll answer, I'm joking. They're gonna say, "Got something big for you. It's too dangerous for me, but you might be able to handle it." You're gonna answer, "I've got a tin bronze pickaxe." The trader will now exchange the pickaxe for the map. You can then select the map in your toolbar and right-click to use. You'll see a message in chat that says, "Approximate position of the Resonance Archive has been added to the world map." If you open up your map, you'll now see a red cross, and this is approximately where the archive is located. I hope it's close. Remember, if you lose the map, you can return to the trader and they'll give you a new copy. Very kind of them. You can also share the map with others so that they can also have the position on their map. Before you head out, there are some items you're going to need in preparation. Some of these are optional, and you may choose to bring less or more, depending on your preference. When I get to the archive, I like to build a small little hut at the entrance. Here you can have some storage, extra food, a bed, and a fire. And if you have an extra temporal gear, which you should, setting your spawn point here is not a bad idea. There is a high probability you will die. And this will make the run back less painful. You will need armor and some weapons. It's not a friendly place. The wiki recommends at least bronze lamellar armor and a bronze flax. The better armor, the better chance of survival. Don't go down there naked. There are a mixture of mobs in the archive. You're going to take a lot of damage. You should make the best pulses you can. The more, the better, you will use them. If you think you have enough bandages, bring another stack. You will need to eat, so bring some food. You could be down in the archive for a few days. Make sure you've packed enough food for your journey to the archive, your time inside, and of course, the trip home. The entrance might be high up in the mountains, so some ladders or maybe a stack of dirt just in case you need to work your way up to get in. You will need a light source. When I say it's dark down there, I mean it. Equip the brightest lantern you have. You will thank me. The dark is real. Also, you're going to need to bring a torch or two, as there are things you'll need to light when working your way through the rooms. One last note, remember the archive is a claimed zone, so you cannot break or build blocks inside. This is going to make some interactions tricky, just keep that in mind. You're all packed now, so let's head to the archive. The entrance might not be exactly at the red cross on your map. It can be 10 to 20 blocks in either direction. You might have to hunt around a bit, but the entrance is hard to miss with its big 2x4 rusted heavy gates. When entering the doors, you'll see an old ladder leading down. That's where we're going. The archive is a circular dungeon with 3 levels. There is an inner ring walkway that you will use to navigate to each of the rooms. There are small stairwells you will use to traverse up and down. When you arrive at the bottom, you'll be on level -1. Follow the platform to the right. You'll see the first room, the guard room. There are a number of optional rooms throughout the archive. I call them the loot rooms. I'm going to leave these rooms for you to explore as they're not essential to clear the archive. All right, keep moving right and take the stairs to level -2. The engineering room is just to the right as you exit the stairs. We are trying to gain access to the library door, as the library holds all of the loot. The engineering room is the key to opening those doors. There are 3 things in this room we need to do to get those doors open. Restore energy to the pump, replace the missing large temporal gear and missing pump head. These items are here in the archive and we need to find them. So, a bit of a puzzle treasure hunt. Before you leave this room, let's restore power to the archive. Located in the back is a boiler room. On the left, in a crate, there's some black coal. Grab 16 pieces and feed them into the boiler. Now, use the torch you brought to ignite it. Slowly but surely the power will be restored and the Bell workshop door on level -1 will open. Let's head up there. Traveling back up the stairs to level -1, turn right and make your way to the Bell workshop. Enter the workshop and head all the way to the back. There's a lot to look at and loot in here, and I'm going to leave that for you. On a workbench, you'll see a large temporal gear. You can't miss it. Grab it. Now that you have the gear, we need to install it. So back to engineering. Exit the workshop, take a left, take the stairs down, exit, turn right into engineering. Find the pump and place the large gear. Gear will start moving, triggering the opening of the door to the translocator room, located on level -3. This is our next destination. Now, of course, the stairs to level 3 are blocked, so we'll have to find another way down through the commons room. Exit engineering, go left. Now enter the commons, make your way to the kitchen, you can't miss it, and turn left. Against the wall, you'll find a rope ladder. Descend to the bottom. You're going to find yourself in an underground lake. Fun. There are some nice stone stairs leading out. Climbing the stairs, you'll find yourself on the wooden platform on level 3. On the platform, turn right and enter the translocator room. Here you'll find one working translocator. Use it and enter the mine. This is a fun one. The mine is a giant maze with some parts that are flooded. Be careful down here. There is a chance you could drown. Okay, you ready? Moving straight ahead, you'll find a fork. Keep going straight. Next, you'll see a junction with tunnels straight, left, and right. Go left. Moving along, you'll find another fork with a gravel staircase that goes up to the left. Take those stairs. When you reach the top of the stairs, there's a tunnel that goes left. Take the left tunnel. When you reach the end of the tunnel, there's yet another fork. This time, we're going to go right. The tunnel's half collapsed here. You'll need to crouch to continue to the end and continue going right. Finally, you'll see a mining machine whose pump head you can take. Let's grab it. Hooray! All right, now go back the way you came. Easy, right? Back through the translocator, exit and turn left. Enter the reservoir. Enter the water, up the ladder, and out the door to your right to the engineering room. Place the pump head into the pump. Doing this will trigger the library door opening on level 1. Finally, we get to see the inside of the library. Well, almost. Exit engineering and turn left to the stairs, head back up to level 1 and enter the library. As you enter, there's a hole on the floor. Down below is the boss for the dungeon. Once you jump down, the fight will start. So, collect yourself, get your toolbar in order, and jump in. This is a hard fight. Luckily, the boss is trapped by a pile of stones and can't move around the room. This fight is long as the boss has 500 life points. Having a group of friends to help makes this a much more enjoyable experience. Good luck. Once you defeated the boss, make sure to collect the loot, there is a rusty, heavy door at the back of the room that is now open. Behind the door is a gasifier, which I need to be able to craft in the base game, please. Gas lights would be so amazing. Rax can hope. Place charcoal into the gasifier and light. This will trigger the lighting system in the library so you can see all the loot. Just beyond the gasifier is a wooden door. Open that door and enter the library. There is a ton of loot in this room. No spoilers. However, I do want to show you the two big items. The first is the glider schematic. This is the only place to get the schematic. You'll use this to build the glider once you're back in the world. Remember that it can be duplicated and shared with friends. The other item is the library resonator. There are a series of dialogue options here. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I just want to show you where it is and to make sure you go through all of the options. Can I just say this room is amazing? My first time here, I was awestruck. The level of detail and the amount of items to examine, loot, and admire is just fantastic. Also, gas lights. I want them. When you're ready to exit, there's a spiral staircase that leads up to the top. Here you will find a half-collapsed stone corridor. Climbing the debris, you'll be able to cross over and find that you're just outside the library on level 1. From here, you can go left or right and find your way to the exit, the ladder, and back to the surface. You did it. You cleared the baddies, you beat the boss, and you gathered all the loot. The first time I did this run, I was carried by some good friends. I've since been back, and the experience was just as challenging and fun. Share your Resonance Archive stories with me in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.